so obi antimi traga.
I believe.
Thank the Lord. Say so 64 years. Can I mon kan no?
Yes.
Mon record it. Obi an recording to. Kai me nye kwen. I want ho. That's why. Me 2023 me command check.
Yes.
So I'm phantom mobile phone. 60 regions no mo fanya communication. I will be sharing kind. I want to check.
94.1 BASE Kumasi.
But odo urade. Who knows how?
Yes.
And will be odon man Jeremiah 29:7 he said. Money show man yeti.
Oman di ya.
Osofo me kra me tian Kennedy do oman ni chairman.
I believe.
Enti me na mawrade nyankopon di mu say. Be 70 years no your man pani oti akonya nso.
I believe.
4.1 FM.
Osofo be na bon you say man na bi kosi say.
Yo di Kofi Ampon.
Sir.
Yes.
Mon kan say Kennedy say. Ma hijacks Ghana konya.
Yes, I believe.
Ni boni Muhammad Frisua.
Jesus.
Abusuafo ene ahwefo ye mamu nyina makwaba ha sei solid TV Ghana medin de Shaibu la sisi kwadwa mankwa foxy atna se ene ye ba bedi nkomo ofie say after the mega walk no ye no mo hia baako that's the second time ye no mo say hia tene enkomo bebre e ofie a ye no mo ba betna se ne a share intimate subscribe to the Soul TV channel subscribe ne like page ne comment section ne ja comment ne bejebre ne akenkan e dia wona share link no na ena ya tenasia se no a former member of parliament for Inshiaso Abato Mpesiaso, a former municipal chief executive, a former youth organizer, and a former organizer of the New Patriotic Party, Abba Bontene Edia Tuja say NPP no, or mom pene emma criminals no emedi party nanimu. Asemia Kennedy can come Edia Tuja no, it is to say NPP no, it is made up of criminals, and a might be emedi anymore. And after the base mega walk in Ashanti region, and enkomo NPP for aid ni say o mesi dey e dia cripple the base in the region. Kwadwa man kwa fox say oha obe ye bebusa no say e dey na base for so be ya NPP for fidie no masum no omnkotom and some way after we break kan one pay awia nwumre ya transia ye ba be bobu ho fa sedama osen bemam woni ja camera na chi and videos any audios any pictures bia ye de be kan ho e dia support the argument no why ni nyina ready kan ho na me koma kojo amankwa fauzi akwaba kojo amankwa fauzi
Shaula sisi
akwaba
eja
that is saying
ya me adaro ma me hoye
ma say o ni wo phone so ade na ahwe na phone so
o se phone de no ana bibia o yere wo mpena o dan wo japade bibia sese nipa otimi nya bi wa asase su bia no broni de ewura phone no mu
okay
nti sisi out ya so obeso no yere kasa e phone na ne be kasa obeso ya research bia your phone na bibia obeso yo obeso sua de obeso ye de your mobile phone ti phone de eni hu a te se de obi bia wu no
papa bia ene ne ye campaign obusi wako no oja omiamia no phone so busa ta de auto research bako na emma nkran kete pictures and wash in terms of bia no bi na o ye ba
so no ye campaign me menye campaign that's me de se campaign de kwa sabe nyeni nyina na de o mo kan nyina na fa kwam de o ha ka asem obi ntie keke tina obi wa ne campaign message utia asem a o ka ga ka ni tirikura bodan mu na se
me dey so for be ko Israel ya ba ha ya ba be si toilet
tin sem de nkofo keka be even aban mu ni ade nyina I want to say me your class obi bodua ante
kese me tia asem se ba bia kese afono na to sense
adu dia bo mu ye fin wo Kumasi no ya not why any so say de omodua how say a mayor of a city like Kumasi to say there aduduabo see Ghana bibini mentality bro ni dwene kwan a obefa so say fin mene ne man a kwan obefa so atimi attack ye de duduabo na attack fin say hu so bia bo na sabio plastic na egu akwatia line su no mu no uni ba bi efiri ba ebi kura efiri busu ani bi fie bi kura bi firi ana ahohoro abebe nti ubodua na ka be pese bem na hu de wo be si ya na ma communicate no say dua no say na obeka no say
o say what tifini wo adeche na tifina saba enti nipa de sanenti o say bo mu dua ba bia Ghana aduni na say leaders adwini ya
serious say Ghana na mampagini na di
zuba
leader wadwini ni say what tackle fia boros ndi ziri obebo dipadua ere se eja ya beba no waku nipa e wo Ghana he
ajuma na afro no o papa da John mani mama de ko
enye
Kojamankwa. The New Patriotic Party, a former member of Parliament for Inshiaso, Kennedy Kankam, a former Sokoroma Municipal Chief Executive. Waka say na person ko video ne ba na we beginning with the conversation.
The to mama no because na dey be court region because regional elections national elections some of us are going to go straight to yeah ma criminals bia ne fraudsters bia ne nkofo mu ye rough of bia me di party nanim o china ba wie na mo de won nam na ye good party nanim as any personal to da be fra party no I'm not coffee kwa your friend say doc Kojom Pieni Kojom Kwame Pieni I can't be the NPP and in 1996 more 1900 you know what can I say Kwamo
yeah
I didn't go court okay say not our court or criminal issues although no now pardon no now all is a pardon no for treason no but still and they went ahead and he was disqualified by the court. So we will not sit down for anybody to come and just find us because MPP I'll say it and say it again. Say MPP and ye havens for and ye save for criminals, fraudsters, and those people with bad characters. You don't need you in MPP. For such people.
Do you have criminals vying for more positions?
No. Because criminals are the Americans. Also, go to me or we are not a baby in one question. San NDC won't say. Obey here in your mabasa, we are born or the Zako cancer, chrono, tetarinzano, a whole lot of corruption, fraud issues that are called not up a baby, the MPP. Scammers. So we should not entertain those people in our party.
Okay.
Na yantina tina me say mon fasa de en to mama no because na dey be court region because regional elections national elections some of us are going to go straight to yeah ma criminals bia ne fraudsters bia ne nkofo mu ye rough
Come yeah was say MPP no ma kwan ma criminals and fraudsters and make take some of the regional and the national executive position. Is this to say MPP no criminals who and fraudsters who
as to say MPP criminals and as fraudsters who they definitely amanyoku bi and even in society nipa who be an akron for so far as MPP so yeah an organization and as become more or less it is like a society no they are criminals who but I think say Kennedy can come point out no focus on it be a honey be say a day in the man can say NPP this time no allow it be a criminals and as a fraudsters immediate man you
more court issue
and as more war court issue or more it be a more buy money be anywhere and he cited an example said there was a time Kofobi so be party and because at time you do ma tumu pain even kwano manya presidential pardon still I affect you and adia ba ko ya say in an association we be leader now leader the china better say yes be a china and the image of the association in our form it is good say who you be candinia manaba be di even abusuanim ekuranim amanyoku anim say you obi a sabi go ye clean obi a asem ni ne ho because Ghana manyo sama ye ni sisi ya no ho ba asama yetimi gina no so ye campaign editiawo o do pass sisi ye tio sisi a leader of a political party being a flag bearer and I say onko ye bibi sisi even though his individual capacity no akwa but ebenya nsusu aso na manyoku so what we anticipate ne say wo no ye leader of the party no de wo ye biara reflect your party no so nti say o ye kromfo a onkrofo mo hye wase nyina so ya kromfo enti na se nipa baako ekoko wiade minister bokro no a yetimi ka se party we di o nkrofo nyina ye den ya kromfo so the Kennedy can come can I don't know where we free ni papa ya ode no ba se be ye chenam na tubi ya wa wo hwe wani ma hu nam ye de be ma wo okay otimi hu se ade we de nam de o mu yi ko no de we be ya me de pe enu nti no wa hye ase na wo kasa wo ho say Kennedy can come back say MPP amanyuku this time no omo hwe say ombetumi ayi kromfo fraudster ana obi o wa abayama na say omo ko contest hwan ena owa abayamane chama wontumi na owa abayamane
so he was
so I don't know say na ebisa ho asem say tinam sisi ya te asisi emienu te aso obi wura na o say red awan no de no
red ya
o say friend said oh red bra red say
to bi o ko bia de
yes I dey friend oh red bra o me ha de sisi egies obi wura studio ha no de say oh red be ha de there's no way I'm Memene Austin ebe ji atum say ye koda wo na obekọ it is ene Kennedy can come say NPP amanyuko no mpe froster yempe obi o wa abayamane ya contest a eko nipa ya tro mu dia omukọ contest why na wa abayamane so indirectly he's referring to Chairman Ntumi and I don't know whether personally or issue with him and I say be a problem with him I don't know but na some na all kano say we say be or refer to say Chairman Ntumi kra to nche ya and it is good why must NPP as a political party koto aba now say meyi ebi obi a asem wo no ho obi a kwa eduda no so obi a charges e wo no so now so no na okwa chairman na mebo yegusu edi na asem na no se nyame amfa fie ne yeso wo na asem no wadi bone enti yade na ekotum ana wadi bone enti ye de say ya must obi bone e wadi na affect him pimpim mo ye party supporters it shouldn't be so and NPP no I don't know the reason why Verti no mbeko no these are near criteria so omdibide to form say ebia wa issues like this no you must be disqualified okay say obo pass no meaning say ebia party no want to do something to protect him okay because for now say you say ya na say yenyanka asem ni nwie na Chairman Ntumi converting powerful converting Boacheja akọ converting ese so omhwehwe mu yi you see even Boacheja akokra no still ha no kra no we are me se me nsusuye mu se ebia Chairman Ntumi na Kennedy can come refer to ebi su kra na Boacheja akọ no refer to because Boacheja akọ nti kroma na yeto okoton oil refin kroma ade na ma yeyi na di adni free ho no ote ya de mekasa besi na wotimi nka we se na mekasa die yese wa bokro no yese ebi asem wo ho anase ye de we ato so na ofi se ade na de to so na nye wa usan wuti ba neno besi na se nipa no wantimi ansa wuti anase sa akonnua eda okom enti esese party ni ye nhwehwem but most especially the se ya ankasa party e bia no ho be wa asem no e Chairman Ntumi a because enye bia by the intervention and then some gymnastics be akoso asaka July 3rd ye twam and ka ruling by as to say ruling be go in favor and as against no obi ani ho a wonim enti se ye tu asem na hyeda se wunya asem ne tu asem hyeda wa mane ya ne tu hyeda because see a can ne na ohu de be sia no ho anamo a betu ba bo se tu asem ne de ko hyeda wa mane na no mu tu hyeda sa na afi wa yam hyehye na still aye tu hyeda Chairman Ntumi tu o sesi no na yam hyehye court tu hyeda because onim de be si o chena memete am nim de be si o chena court no nko even in the face of ebia mra no kra no judge or tie dwam so be use no so the discretion e de account bi obesa use niema hodo bebre de account bi ansa na rule na ba abontere it is enko mutimi ka asem no July 3rd no e na Chairman Ntumi hunu ni feta na ne enko hu anamo obetu e bi cry appeal na ese okwa na wakwa appeal ntem say bi so ye discharge ya akwete e jao se koso a na nka okonte no sa no se wo ko election na odi akomam fine beko ba se pa se ne wasem mienu na no unse no aso mo ko exim bank de no so
yes no ko court
yes no mo ko ntie no so mo tu exim bank de no so akọ I think July 27 for something like that e ho no ma page no so de akọ enti nipa ba akọ a wa wo ko campaign wasem da ha o ko ha how are you going to get that peaceful obetumi ya yam enti I agree with Kennedy can come say NPP peniye pa dia Verti no omo check ni peyi omo check e bia nyese party na power no na say bi omo disoni Chairman Ntumi o but the only thing is say duru ho na se yenka na sem ni say duru no ya kan wie dia na say na susu abehu ba bia ode bro de ho befa but duru ho no omo nkan wie dia I believe say omo mfa no nyina o na bia o tu papa because of issues say no ni ade ni ntin one way ya na ba ba affect party no the so conform so omo do party this are near me so omo but I know say they can do it. They can do because we need me doba or so many. O kachira ne se onyire ne ho nya adwuma ma na bra ba ye kandini na so be na ye kandini no o de sa close we caveat o de beto o fa meto enti o muntimi nka ba se nkomu akokoduo pa sa na ese nkomu timi ye because wa anye na na chine bi no ye se ye de o chairman akotum wa hu bi da
ba ensama kede kankama ka no is it on good party na numa ase say asem we tu vile kende Japan e ko kan say eni kwan se ma criminals fraudsters ene enkofobi ebe je party na enka o medwene ne say and o meka say
isi ongu party eni maso ene obi eni ho beka sa asem ya obeka say wagu party eni eye otan a otan nipa no ene ma o describe na asem say ye papa na enye papa
okay
eti say we ne kan ya ana we na kan ya it remains the same asem no
okay.
But ejina nipa na o kan ya no say ye wotan wo ho e beka cho say ugu party no okay. But me bo why na beti company also the kronfo be e manager
na me bo it's so in the pool of NPP you were suspected criminal wom another fraudster wom and the party not say not
so be a kronfo and obi nya kronfo de yenche wa ntimi nka so ye kronfo so maybe an emphasis no e based on the current issues are cause no and no be mo watimi atag obi so we ye suspect say or a criminal ye suspect say because and charges e dia bo ntimi say criminal charges wom ye suspected case enti no obi betimi agina ba bia ka say ye nkoto aba mo obi a ye suspect ne say or ye criminal he has every right to say it but me tia say and ontimi me ka sa asem ne because case bi anywhere family ho a charge bi anywhere dam so say ye chese me ye criminal ama ne ye ontimi nka sa asem so bia ni basis or the gina so ka asem e ye say ye susu say chairman ontimi gina court and akwadu a ye dey born no e ye say ni ne tie saa ne tie dia ye nkoto aba mfa mo obi a ye susu say bi o ye criminal ye nkoto aba mo obi ye susu say o ye fraudster say be ya kire bi no kwadu a dey abobon no say establish is okay ampa nipa wo ye fraudster nipa wo ye criminal e be nya susu aso amanyoku no so enti be ne ya adwene ba second de Japan ne kan ya enka grofo be ka so say party ne de I am not sure unless e bi obi a on pe party ni because asem na papa ya kan say ye no kre tell me say why na bi adwuma o say o akwa suspected criminal say o meye manager on adwuma mu da wa hu mi da
no but ko jama nkwe to say NPP no ye ma fraudster and criminals bi am hold positions or party no and o ma factor of campaign a emre bi a campaign say bi a mo charge for treason and so nya pardon this is a high profile case and onya presidential pardon na NPP ye be call national election constituency election regional election na wo level say ye ma criminal I mean who suspected some members who are criminals and I want to mama be there by elections
oh say whether say suspect I didn't di ka say ekuo bi ani ho na ba bi ani ho a say be criminals nim and obi ani ho kwa akoyi criminal nti say na ye be si hene kura no a obetumi aka ya so medi o hene ewo krum ha hwe tama na amoaten eye MP di ma MPP ankranza south okoye koke ho nseba ekoche ne kokotum no e ma party na ni bie e ma even other parties ni nyina ni bie say next time no so mo ye primaries they must do thorough investigation to see say any people only criminal records bia e dey bia ho na Kennedy can come gina sesia but enye say bia o kan keke me no looking at ne sam na o kan ne face ne e bia the expression no e bia o bia the nurse so nti na o kan no dey best known to ono ankasa but say party to say NPP kwa election as so mo due diligence who say nipa na ade ade ne dey ma no o ye clean onko to aba mfa nko mo bi na kire bi no ye se nipa no wakwa akowia o man ni sika enti say ye de na kwa akotum ye ba sa o be so kire say party mani nyina na ya akronfo eno nti no ogina so akoka say party ni nkonko to aba ti say as to say obi ye criminal wom ana so obi nya criminal wom the society ene ye dan criminals be wom e dan ya akronfo be wom because e nipa dodo na akokochia ena nne no so no ye ya manjo sem ye na okrum ha no so obi ba be position a ye hwe ni sika ye nhwe ebia ne competence ana say bia nipa no kredi because okrum ha na ye wa MPP na ya amanyuku ane o ka no kro wom bebrebe kra no a ye hu say we are anti party person therefore why ne betumi anya sa akokodo na akoka so nipa we a oba be contest election no ya ye due diligence about him ye nim nipa ne background ba bi onya ni sika free ye krom ha da ben ye bi say politician bi say onya sika free hida de ye nim ane say nipa na ba enti say where they establish playing say ye say nipa we akọ exim bank akọ gisika nipa na nkasa ajatum say okọ play bargaining
okay
ne no me gitum say sika na mage
okay
enti betua ye ntrans ne nya nhihye say de be ya so meaning say the moment I admit say ye nya ntiase ye ni ntie say mage ade na ma na yi it is such a person no why should you allow the person because politics china bi no e ba ka so enye ma we kura de call bank kokko bank kro no nye ma we de call se okwa gisika de ba ye we a de kro no wantimi amfa ma ma ye no it is such a person why should you vote against it but ade ba committee ma ka se Kennedy kan come ntimi anya akukuduro ni se e bia wantimi amodi but e bia in the subsequent days no so betimi anya akukuduro abodi dia na ka aboa serve ye na ka nyina yetimi say this is the criminal he was referring to this is the fraudster or kind of one so party delegate don't go and vote for him but to just say it in a vague say oh mama nkoto aba ma criminal mama nkoto and then all say what can say akeke because obi anu a person criminal but ni akukuduro eno na party na NPP amanyukuru ebinim ho mo was akukuduro because Kennedy Kankam is also one of them although the timi gina na na do danko akufu adi ka che ne say enya adwon papa na ode no kwa asokore mampo no he said it say adwon bone na wo mampanyini trim ene ma na appointed ne say ode na call asokore mampo because how can you appoint a typical Ashanti to Zongo community say go and lead them you know very well say there must be a confirmation before any and most of the assembly members no are also their members how are they going to confirm him it will can play it also is one of and conform with me come after election who yi MPP penifo a omo man tami mu ana Ghana ha omo so timi come adwene freely na he's also one of them but ebia I mean given that you say ebia the next nkomo obedi no he will be bold enough to say this is the person we are referring to maybe MPP na ankasa mu no enye powerful ko no suspended because of say wayewe because the animguase e ba manyuku enye kwabena Japan ye so sori o the party no e bodo nkobi
party information
yes you know ebasa Ogu party anymore say they won't allow him to continue to be the secretary of the party. So if Kennedy can come also know somebody or a criminal or be a fraudster, maybe at the comment section be an microphone but no cover an assembly should be bold enough to tell Ghanaians say to tell NPP members say yes remo sa akwa we there mama to aba mfa ma no because to aba the man obegu party no mo to aba the man why hwa no akodam why hwa na for the amguase aba party I don't know so nya godo no
ebi say Kennedy can come say evidence of say ebia omo show omo interested they want to become national executive or the regional executive so evidence na on petition party no
or evidence on petition party is say now nipa no kan say no Ghana ha na Zambia ni and South Africa ye pam nipa na fe no aba because what Ghana ha why should you call for any evidence again because times o use you na say ade o use you say yempe obi o ye criminal
yeah.
So now no or say yempe wanka say obi a criminal or say yempe obi or ye criminal and there is a suspected criminal yes that's what we all know that's what we there you don't need Kennedy can come to tell you but the me now can say no
suspected criminal
listen you don't need Kennedy can come to tell you say chairmanship race na e koso no why na what criminal case e wo court
won't me until say judge and I court of competent jurisdiction the final verdict he is assumed to be innocent.
That is why he was unable to mention his name say mama nkoto aba ma wontumi because what he say wanka but or say mama nkoto aba ma obi a
we fraudster
yes it is a wa to tenase obi o criminal wa so tenase na so obi e wo race ni mu bi no criminal recorder. Are you going to vote for the person? Etima obi kokase na or case on petition. Sa nsamfun we na moya mo de say party no. Asam no e da ho play. Just no so no e na kwotwerobra e na koyese. Asam am de ma no ka be yie. O se fa koto paper so. Na me kwa ro koto paper ne pen me ba na asam ne dwam. E no ne ya e de say Ghana ne ma bi wo se etimi sekire ne etimi ka asam so. Ade ne say ne sitie ne ya de na mchen e ne o papeti. Eti o person o kire me say committee bi on betimi atena se ahwe presidential NPP presidential election so no must they need national no must they national executive elections no must they need somebody or must they need any petition to see say we wo case we and we wo case we omunye Ghana for I don't know here the echo to be na me bo enye krom ha minority leader no one ka obi no mkotena form no and then mkotena form ko ye because ya chi obi there ho asem egusu a ye chi no awia na say
witch hunting
egusu a ekoso say case egusu a ekoso it is a unim sa ade ma we dia why should you say obi akanti no on petition family answer no we say asem no kan no na me bo party no say gua just obi twa petition ba ansa na wo ze party ni gu se party ni yi a just obi twa petition ba ansa na wo ye party panyi wo ze party ya na asenye so asam no kra no waka ba waka na kasa kwa eti banyansafo no so no e ka asam e ka na kasa kwa
ba asam onyi de ka Kennedy can come say bi okọ mpanimfo ho e kan ne kokoa ma ka beboa aso aye sei no wa gu party animu asa wabonten
enka onko mo nchen onko kan chiro mo se
bia on se election na e be kono ba bia party ni ja no o se nya obi a ne ho ni asem enti party mpe mo nhwemu ba de o be kan ase o the party wa church party no wabonten
e bi o se de Kennedy kan kama kan and on a party mpanimfo be gina so e de aye adwuma there then party mpanimfo they are not serious because they should have known Sadio a long time. Some is here as a be a mekasa committee na ye be national elections no so a sa asemu ya o kan se minim esem raise o meeting as say jack ye na ye ba be kono we should be careful, we must be careful so that be ya yenko yi obi e be wie no na asem wo no ho eti nya Kennedy kan kam de no so na ba be gina ba be kase e bia o kan ye de ba be ye adwuma in any case onko kan kukuam no se wo wie wo ye no kukuam e wie e de nipa no ba abontene na fe case fads ani nipa no ne ye kan e be kan kukuam ti e kan abontene eti ade nti na on kan abontene na untimi ase ye pekata so mu aso e na ye fi asem ye nka enti
ye de hu se NPP no criminals wo
ye de eyi akan ya bebuo de katakata nipa ye ensi ntomagufi hataba na ntomagufi na ye fi aboro so wasi entufi no onko hata na bontena ka hata ndem eti ye bia ye si ntomagufi ani hata no dem de bia na problem no nsufi na say nwuna gudem wo isra va say ye de beba bontena ba be hata no awiem na awie timi aboso say de be betumi awo na fi na frim no we don't do that. The entity is a core party office, no catcher or catcher. Party benefit, they should have known and they must know. Say, Sir, election ya eba kosono. They should make sure say conform ukoni your ma vetu omuyi. So bia ehucha. Obia clean. Boni obia ho.
Ken kaka osuse wuntumi ne 3 case no. Wuntumi ntini na.
And so osusu osi won susu sabe ahweye ohoi no. Anasa hoda so e say ne be ma. Edi o twan ama problem na banza. Yes dey bia we need to be proactive. What you say? My enya reactive say asem na sie we afede ne ye ba beka na emum ebesi no yensi ano kwan. So solution ana say bia asema papa na ba beka ze Kennedy kan kama kano. O ma party na da o mo ho so say bibi wo ho ese so mutimi ya they must do it before it is too late. Okay. The what na say ama de na ba be sie wie e na bi so nsi da say bia ya to aba ya say ya the party flag bearer akwakotum and I say be a party chairman ya chena kwa akotuma bra ote akonya bi minye sure say ya sheda hunu bi da because obi obebe bia sa asem no nheda enni no ho ana bibia enni no ho sa it is a unim sa record so ne dia why must you allow yourself say obekọ sa amane enum na abe record ya amount you know we ya futuo no dia mo obopo momfa we nye otan we nye ebi ahoye bi say enipa no otan obi no ba o ka no kracho kroma no so o sekire na say o say obeka no kra nipa no fi say otan me o chen wunti otano ba ade na wo ka no so bebo mu nyina o because say we mo anya due diligence yi na mo koto aba wie ne yete ha hwe asante achemfo okay from Paul say o wen
asem so wa homji
wa homji say ya che no wa bruchire e de anim guase beba hwan o man Ghana so e beba ne de senka the constituent senka ogina party di mu ne ko ya ke de anim guase kanne ye ka say NDC di mu no ogina ko parliament ke beka say NDC MP so ogina NPP di mu no ko ya depending on charge ye de bebo no ye bebo say NPP MP we na akoye we yakwe enane ne nyina ye de amoate ko case ye ba ye candidate for NPP for that obete say ebi asem bia ba yes ya chiko ke bi wa bia NDC refer MPP also on say mo kai say mo MP kura no ye chi no koke enti mo ye koke party sa conversation ne na koto okroma say we ye koke party enti say unim sa na mani nyina dia why should you sit down say untimi nya due diligence moving forward no na abetwe akoto abade ama obi a asem wo no ho a asem no so say beko benkum beko nifo obi ani it is so about ho ban na utwi nipa ni gina nchen so we are na say oye cleaner there are more years ahead
but also but I say born say my keeper no and my prayer no ko she go no o we are na via check say via check na say clean go ani age e bad go ani this allow you see I check na chama want to court nya ni na asem wi ye ma ne nko na say court so clear no say oye innocent say atam ya to aba na wi anti ye ma ne nko now like onko shego no se court ebe kada o chama wuntu e bia ye de punished man na o guilty a na bia sa atam na bia say o first vice or second vice or dan say ebe kada ye deny no
ana enko bie prison fo nyina na o mu nyina mpie because e obi ho remand
Okay.
See ni na asem wi ti se wo ka se ye gina sa analogy we so na dia kan asem ki be bi o mo dan na dua fie gina except those are ya sentence o mo obi o twa remand bia ana obi a e bia ye na call remand say ye be sa friend case bia say ki bi o mo nyina no mo ko because obi ani ho a ye di na asem am na hunu you see you say dua na ya sene ano na e ba fa oni nko wo so
dabi
ade a unnim de ye boy ho ban last time we have a video say ya sori anope ya na ye share ya tade epie say yes ye koda anwumre na ebie be koda o mo kire obi na be woro ya tade anyame nko anenim eti saade no say wo ya ese wo ya ahweye ti se si a shaibu sori anope ya wo kwa wo be no wa bra ba wo bobia you must be careful because what will have happen in the evening no it's unknown to you sa de be se wade ense wunnim sa na ese party ni sutimi hunu se be ko monku enko ni be ko ni phone omunim therefore ese ombo omo ho ban ana ho bambo e wo ho nyina ne se obeka che nipa ne se gina ho na wo de ye nyenwie se mpa che o se chama a chama b so onwu ne de be wudi obi anim eti no adan na o man the next opportunity say okay se e clear wo wie na se wo ho ye fine the next election bia o ba mu a ene de all the fine na eba na ne de se be who say ye de odwan ba kwa odwan na ni ba kwa bo e kwa envie mane ye se ge be ka se ye de odwan ne be ko ye kodura ye be twaditi ye twaditi a se ye odwan ni munu ni ehia enye di ti ni ehia de ge be twa but ye ma okwan ma onfa odwan a sabi na ni ba ko abo emfa nkwa envie mane ye se ga ohene ohia adwan ya ni mfa nya hwe ti ese omo da ho so na otimu sa ade ne ye clean ansara wo bo ho ade be ko timi na ne ya adwene se party ni ye serious na se nya se bia katasomi omu ya su bia no mo be ye enya se bia ye be favor obi etia obi dia omo nya due diligence no mu se obi a ombe ma ne kwan bia se uncontested national elections ni bia or ye the eye of the party. Most especially the chairmanship, no dear. Because if you are the chairman of the party, how do you hienti and my chairman to be taking decision, Papa? Because chairman beko Jubilee House, what about Pesca? And the Ababa run a party, no. It's the president that dictate the amount. But if you are the chairman of the party and a party, Nankasa bought a bra one sika. And the president taking instruction the free chairman, because I am the chairman of the party of which I one or member. Party no more, we a member, no be president. You are not the chairman. I am the chairman. So whether you are the president or you are the vice, you are still under me. But Krowa hano, ya tikoma ye be campaign, ya sinkrofo sika boto, ya kofa free Jubilee House. Ne de ko ye campaign. It wo ko na ye ma campaign sika free Jubilee House no. President no can command you say masa ko yewe. It chairman for anumum no mo tia. Kan ye sa kan ye powerful position. It is such a position no. So all the man nya obi akeke ne de ma no. Mo nhwe nipa dem die ne nkekan bia eni ho eno ti na afode kra na Israel man mu no ye kobo afode de ama ye nyankopon a ye hwe so odwan na ye de ne ko no onye odwan a sabi wadi dem aboa na ye de ne kobo afode no onye aboa wadi dem de bia na ye ka K ni Abel story so K ne niema a osesa de ko ye no na ye niema na esusu niema na apro Abel de ode odwan a na odimu ene kobo afode e kire wo se nyankopon kra afode bom kra no ompani ma adi dem saa na odi obi equal leadership position enye se ofa obi akeke hwe nipa sabe ne huni asem anza na wama no position
good abusha for kwadwa kwa foxy na wate ne kana wa chechie mu kadi kankam tape no aba no de o chese o se ye mpese party ne beko na fe ye de obi a owo criminal record obi a oye fraudster na what him identify NPP no say ye wo frosters e wo papa ebi so we de ye be e no bu ye but e man for say ode chama wontumi na say ode chama wontumi a de na party na mo be na so tu ye ba be ko na akọ the base work na Esheke Ashanti region no NPP for there na omo ye na base for no so no there na omo so ye I say solid TV Ghana some of the message here abane bi ne boni girlfriend said the base Ghana first nana ama say nice program good job guys ya that say and is it George who was saying the base Ghana first the base jobs for the youth power and Manu say good evening everyone yeah Josu and I'm going watch you live from New Jersey the base Ghana first and Oberima banana okay the base has come to stay yeah that's it and Edwin saying watch you live from Mountain Kansas UK yeah that's it and we also said Daily News also Solid TV today the sound is too clear. Okay, good job. Yeah, that's I'm say. But us and about so I'm say, or there might be about so. I'm sound neck come apart. And I hear what Andrew said. Stop. Almost all the NPP executives are criminals. Only Ken is credible. Watch you live from them, Makshabu Yadasi. And we so as Philippa Doba was saying, if wound to me is criminals, it offends to say wound to me is criminal. Okay. And Philomena, yeah, what man say, good afternoon, guys, fantastic job. The base Ghana first, the base job for the youth, the base, we are connected. And Philippa Doba said the base is coming to take over NPP. The base is coming to save Ghana and will be in government in 2029. Achampem Hema TV said the base Ghana first connected, get connected. Yeah, that's it. These are some of the comments. Yeah, Mr. Jojo Tibunsu, tape him. Yeah, but yeah, Busa say numbers are the base for the poor on the street, you know. Yeah, this is MP before a year strategy be to cripple the base in Ashanti region. They never expected it. What should the base regional executive and the constituency executive do so that MP before frustration, you know, and yeah, they are a bit more. Your cover could job and call for the atlas or the facts and figures never.
And then, Kaya you for Bibaha, Namihia Namiraho. Yentia Miraho, and say, oh, here be our Ombejana, Ombejana. Now, Omu Nipa Bedi or Maso 8 good years, or Omodasu Esopine. Kaya you. Nipa that say, Yabaka to Abama and won't be mudia. Over to you. If you say, say, Ombejana ha, now crap pan, be say, Omo carry you for. Now, but Mamu 8 good years. What say you could see affordable house, Amamu, and also and so fano. Miss Samo, Mama will be a madadamo. Yenya will be a wild dinner. Nene, I do me and so. On Omeja Muraho. Mura will say, my minister. Omo a money hunting or Munia Abba. Pepe admire. Na Edma, O Pedma, can I Japan say, obet me the voter. Anna, North. And kwa the whole Africa. I the whole Africa. Now, Edman in one call better, I said, or the whole Africa. Edmond, who never said, pay for no arm for money uncle, or when you never feel Abagana. Canada is so about Ashanti, obey yes, Ashanti for Eba Naba, be the Baconako, Western, the Baconako. Ministers no about share the whole 16 regions no mumpo we mumpo die biem mesamo ya mi gina na nya mi tina mi gina wa uja nya tina gina bibi dan yani so bibi
Dr. George Tibunsu ana ode ensem bi etu dwa no kodwa mankwa before so ba no men can this last set of message. That's the last set of message I made Baba King can if you say enche near Baba so Bismarck Opoku said good job, guys. Watching you live from USA, Virginia. And I always Royal say, can leave NPP now, declare now, not 2027. And Mickey said, I'm also here. So much love. Watching you live from Corso, Francia, Torino, Italy. These are the last batch of messages. But to put it on record, and say, Meno Kasema checks HSA, the NPP disciplinary committee. No, has not invited Honorable Ken. They have also sent an invitation to invite Honorable Ken. Like I say, Adibia, Bibim, Sabia, Omer trial, you can say abstention, Abia, Omer trial, everyone fear, Omer fair here. No, that's may make checks HSA, MPP from far crowd to be invited Honorable Ken. And I'm on police call Honorable Ken. And they've not taken steps to get to Honorable Ken. And you know, them say Omer trial abstention. Could you have a case in Montanaso? I'll be 2 weeks in time and so.
No, 2 weeks, and I'm going to know in an Abiba car say 2 weeks in the year, depending on committee, ne Juma Mobayano. Only 2 weeks in the toward the mass, say a time or Mumfanya Juma, but the committee can decide and say 2 weeks, you know, and yet enough for them to do the job. And you know, they can go even beyond the 2 weeks, you know, depending on investigation or crime fast. But I'm sure say be a international. Me sure say some they come too complicated. And the abanes are why na oko friend no na why kra na start adwuma. Unless they want to come and confirm to us, be a committee national adwuma say. And on friend no so and so it can never be possible say the same emrano a ugina so a ode assembly refer to disciplinary committee. Sa emrana so say invite nipa no man fair hearing. It is emrano a ode asha ase no. And no na say ode ko na wi. Nti na me say me suspect say be a case no muntimi ntena so. So ma koso nko a enka se emrano ye adwuma na afra because ntimi ni obi asem enka na asem abra nipa no oma ono so ma me kan ne de ene na opese o kire say asem na nkasa no wa no hwehwem no hu say mfaso ni so na say na mfaso ni so dia then there was no need say enka discipline fan say neck ne be admit asem no class here command discipline committee
asem like mama neck
yes what told me say neck no say be nyankwada na wo ho ti asem o mu so mu o mu hu say yes, refer the discipline committee. No, discipline committee cannot come out and tell us, "Oh, we have assembly." Abro, mo mi so bi ahwe o. And abro mo nko he tape bi a unless on be so mo ka che say, "O ma ko fa cassette no, o ma ko fa tape no, akọ bo atie na o mo hwe ye no, Kennedy Japan assembly no kan ye no." Eni assembly ni ayibi e betimi di agina so akase ye kwa invite na mana ye then that one there okay but say no nim dia o muntimi me ka asem bi apart from say your person who say papa no ma invite no and I be o ma extend invitation to him whether on phone say it doesn't necessarily mean say ye man fair here and as ye extend invitation to him so oba ye nimba betena say obetumi na kasa o phone so bi say on am on so wa genocide of the issue no and that's asem we say no there ye dan a Canada Japan size of the side of the conversation as yet because say or time I know your defense and interior no me so mo call it is here timi hunu say asem na papa na kan ye no kra na say ye no kra ye hu say asem na committee can never come and tell us say asem no eni nyina so na say nyina so why
okay but kojama kwa say see and the base and here in the region they say the NPP is trying to lure most of the constituency reps no say be ya o me coile and I say o me jai the base because numbers na o mo pool na Ashanti region no any kwan fa so mo share the base in the region what should the base do
no there there are any serious political party bia obehun even cry NDC for cry hu ni say base coordinators no mo ye adwuma no we ye bia it will be a good to them say won be catch the nipansi nya wa na obey adwuma I say the footballer
okay
obo team bi na team bi gina nche no say oya ade eden ya otimi fa kwan bi so lobby so obetu anya no and organizers no last time said me kan and say organizers no mo ye adwuma e wo sa work we hu no mo ya ade a obia or political party bi obenya sa microphone bi abebo ha no because say obetumi within the shortest possible time etimi dia organizing microphone e dey sa numbers we aba street so no e kire say wo no ye resource more this political party already omo fees omo wo sika dada no so omo di sika kura di wuram ni mo nipa no domo betimi atwede ama it means say nipa no or influence e wo constituency kuro wo chese nko okasa nkrofo tie e di say NPP be o madwene say o mbesa lobby nkrofo no ene o metumi aye but as to say obenya nipa no so ya asem foforo say metumi aye madwene say mpese me yewi say beba mu no enti ne ya pesika wow
omadum light president Mahama so when on abusia for show you omadum light
kania no ko
but it was so
kania no ko enti said ye be na sa nkrofo no so ubenya omo no so ya another issue because most of the coordinators no no kre don't do na no me NPP for I'm telling you most of the coordinators no do na no me NPP for and the reason why they were able to mobilize people they got the numbers and they say omunim sa nkrofo no dada and on why adwuma constituency wo dodo na so na and they no on why frustrated e wo NPP amanjuko dodo na so ba work ni bi na omudi sunu say party na mo and them ba ha sesi am fa obi wo akwetiala o tra ba bia zuba so obebodua na sa na me fa na no minimum no wo man dada no teacher ni wa ha ti me fa no so oba Dr. Mensa side ho and am biza so jak na boko de hia ya chew na send emampo wo ta ko ho no so yeah send e ho no to na ba ni bibia nti no ko na mze na party ni me ko so o de party ni wajai
what wajai bibi
what wajai hey and am say wajai say na so party no na no asem ni o I'm telling you before man and God I won't lie na no asem ne say ekoba say party no crowd be kan no kro mu a omoma wo ye ma onka ni o na dwen so be kan no kre no e be tata na party na say wo ma o nhye da wadi party na chi o inside da o nhye da party no ampratwum ne nkrofo hijack party na gidi o mpe so de nti ono de na koma entimisa na mga say ene wan hwe yi kura ni obeku nipa o say the media de enye sa I am quoting exactly conversation e cause de be ya ote a o meka say ma miss quote no and I'm say say the name kokko hwe di agro obeku nipa nye say re nipa kumu say o say ka say ne ade akwa di ma de dia hwe ameku nipa and I say me nti ono no e fa de say bia me ka de re nipa kum no o say da bi me de me nkum nipa ba me de me ma comment mi sa ade nti no majai me baby so you see you party supporter we di party na church o se mejai ti such a person no so okoye no coordinator e woni area onim party for no e na okasa party for beti e na party no say ye den ya we yaudie for ho
yes
eti ye be bobo yaudie for na no na afi odi yaudie for no eko eti MPP ye na adwene say ne obekọ no asa akọ ne sa afọ na akọ akasa unless e bia omo ye bibi extra
okay
I don't know betumi because obi a na oye oyere ya na enye easy say akontabuo mu no minhu akofo a omagya awade ya sa akọ back to aware ase no enoso kakra bi na so gya aware a yetimi kọ kama ne sa pene kọ aware na se onyagya aware a ogya ti sa ankrofo ya no mo ye coordinators se na omo ye MPP for e na omo so omagya ya niama eha omo ani nti omo so omagya ti se opanyi ya na meka na sem sesi o se MP hijack team no your friends a party no e na one nkrofo de ompe no omo ye eti se na okopam MP no ansa na de ono pe no nsaka because the problem nyina e da makanse e de a chiro sesi so will the NPP sack Ampratwum from ebia the position and I say bi ombeje party na free nsem which it can be possible therefore nipa don't even satisfy the demand no nti untimi ntwene ma ne yi saa na coordinators no dodo na no so a omo free party ni mu no ade a omo gina so omo di film yahudi a party ni edi omo e na afi so kra dodo susu se Kennedy Japan party ni yi ti nano afi na oni Kennedy Japan akodi ni yi ana se untimi ni yi dia it means say coordinator no so untimi nya no ti se party for obi beka so obeje de ano de ene den a we serious political party nko a work we ana no course no I am referring to NPP because omo na against omo mo den a ese so omo tu sa na mo bi ye omo adwene se sa nkrofo no ye hwehwe omo ne omo kasa enti ubi sa bibi se den na ese base for no so ye you see base ne na maka ne de bi ase ye fire ase pan na asa no hunu enko ba asere sorry tabi se onye serious obeti amanyoku a yente and the Kotia sorry. Yeah. Sorry, the idea correction, Baba. So now that ebi ada wo sha say na wunnim say ebe ye ya na enye ye. What could be office I no one crying. Yeah. I know the na nhye da nye work ebi abaka say mu ye float. But I want to take a crack. You saw the numbers. Yeah. After what be work wa Ashanti region, you've seen the numbers. It is say if indeed okay. What hu niema na e koso no. Na say enkrofo mo bo a yetimi ma utimi achieve ade a achieve ye now for mo nsi akonkon na pese otu na di si o mo so dia then it means you want your downfall so the members no pedifo mo di base na nim no and take good care of enkrofo no o mo ntimi tap o mo rich ideas no mo resource o mo yie say okay we no kra no I am sure say MPP and NDC ye worker they were must resource woman and yes I been at the base here but they were able to mobilize people so it means willingly no or imagine so be ye adwuma to omunya a little pusher ombetumi aye this is area essentially base no etimi channel resources and any amadi wura dan say obe channel resources no e de akoba bia sebi unya resource mfemfiri ade a waya wanya resource de afirim no hwan no na ye etimi ma unya resource no so common sense should tell you say sa ankrofo no sa na tie dia yenye say utimi resource o mu ye next time say also wo ye work foforo bi ma e be ginje o ma nipa o de be sa ba abonte no e be utimi de me ka kire base for no say sa ankrofo no a omutumi eye adwuma wei etimi ma adwuma no omutimi achieve ade na de MPP hwehwe de NDC hwehwe ba ne kese pa MPP ne say nanka base for work no be flop be tiato nsuom nanka nipa ma but against all us nkrofo atimi ya ma ade na timi akoye ya na ase say nipa no me hwe ne sa o se say nipa me ne kasa sa say de oyesa ade downfall na open next time bi no unya nipa ne ma nti o mo hwe sa nkrofo ni yi o mo resource o mo yi na ebia no say position and o mo prekeke but at least say be o pese hunu the best out of somebody just assign him to do something.
Okay.
I don't know the best from the person, you know. But I say uja ubia say ubia nantimusa. Initially I was telling the base in penny for say any class be position pre-baby. But I say the penny for should also know say nipa we me man position obetumi aye adwuma. So I say a assessment the man who say nipa we e so be chairman now no about to nya maso. Eti a performance ne assessment on a certain things and nipa no be ye no and be mo so say nipa we ye de bibi shanin say obetuma. So they should be able to know conform yiro mo ye adwuma no mo mpa dwumade be mfa nhye mo nsa na for mo resource mo no mo ntimi nya adwuma no abrochirefo no nya say bia obetena abrochire sabe madika aka biem say ye mfa no hunu nko ba asere say na base and na solid tv mo ye adwuma and na mo nka base asem no ye ka base asem sabe nipa enum ko onye ja no wawe dabi okono obi enum ye ko a nye jaw edidie se woni mo fra no adi watermelon no watermelon no so no sabe ye wo soro
yes
ana etua haban so perifo so na ka se yenkote aduro mra no ane haban
so dia for this kind
yes or this kind of the SS omo ye say if indeed they love the party, they want the party to be maintained, they want the party to say exist here, they should also a little way be ometumi a contribute to and their support to san crofo no ometumi ayire omo ho aye adwuma ye they should do because ultimately ntina ba bi keke na ga o na Ghana first actually Ghana first yes Ghana first ndi obetro I say be your party ni be your first no e no na aka no
me da say kwadwa man kwa fozi e na hotel nka me di shaibula sisi o sure be na no na ba pon sima aduasa mienu ye de be sinya mbo ochena ye be ba fa seda ma osen be ma e be shi ochena me da say
I'm not coffee kwa your friend say doc kojom pieni kojom kwame pieni e ka so be NPP anim in 1996 more 1900 bi no o kwam
yeah
I didn't go court
because
no our court or criminal issues although no na ya pardon no na roll is a pardon no for treason no mo de born no but still and they went ahead and he was disqualified by the court. So we will not sit down for anybody to come and just finance because MPP ha no I'm told my camera can won't be I'll say it again say MPP ha and ye havens for and ye save for criminals fraudsters and those people with bad characters usuba and now your fraud your comfort you don't need you in MPP for such people.
Do you have three criminals vying for more positions?
No. Because the criminals are the Americans. Also, do all to me or we are not baby in one question. San and this Musuti. Obey here in your Mabasa, we are called Bornans or the Zako cancer, chrono, tetarisano, a whole lot of corruption, fraud issues that are called not up baby, the MPP. Scammers. So I mean, so we should not entertain those people in our party.
Okay.
Na yentina tina me say mon fa saa de nto o mame no because na e dey be court region because regional elections national elections some of us are going to go straight to yeah ma criminals bia ne fraudsters bia ne nkofo mu ye rough of bia me di party nanim o kina ba wie na mo de won nam na ye gu party nanim as any personal to da be fra party no I'm not coffee kwa your friend say doc kojom pieni kojom kwame pieni e ka so be di NPP anim in 1996 more 1900 bi no o ka say kwam
yeah
I didn't go court
because
na our court or criminal issues although no na ya pardon no na roll is a pardon no for treason no mo de born no but still and they went ahead and he was disqualified by the court. So we will not sit down for anybody to come and just finance because MPP ha no I'm told my camera can won't be I'll say it again say MPP ha and ye havens for and ye save for criminals fraudsters and those people with bad characters usuba and now your fraud your comfort you don't need you in MPP for such people
base na ya kan no enne kaya yo fo biba ha na me hwe na me wura ho yenti a me wura ho ye ne se o hwe ba bia o mbegina ye nim na omo nipa bedi o man so 8 good years omo da so eso pan kaya yo ni pa da say ya be kwa koto aba ma enwu bi mu dia over to you if you say hwe say omo begina ha na omo kura pan bi say omo ye kaya yo fo na ba mamu 8 good years we say ukosi affordable house ama omo eno so eno kwa nsu afa no mesemo mama obi emedada mo ye nyina obi awa adwene nenne adu mi no mienu so on beja mo wura ho say maame ne se omo eho adwuma ni ho nti no omo nyina aba pepe adwuma ye na adwuma o pe adwuma kan de Japan se obetime de voter ena north enkwa hwe de ho Africa ahwe de ho Africa na adwuma ni ho anka obeda ka se odbe hwe de ho Africa adwuma ho na be se mpanyifo no amfa omoni anko ho a omo nyina be firi ho abagana Kennedy so oba Ashanti obeyi nyese Ashanti fo eba na aba BA de beko na akọ Western de beko na akọ ministers no obache ama the whole 16 regions no mumpo we mumpo de ebiem mesramo ye mi gina na nya mi ntina mi gina ha wa uja nya ntina ugina ha bibi dan ye ni so bibi susu ye ni so mumma ye nyina so mi na yebetima ye na ye so mi so eni nipa timeda mu nyina ase se Nyankopon ba mo ba ma mo ba ye Nyankopon so emfa obia nkodu asundiem na de obia ko no message say obia penipa 10 denti ameka 10 no say me badu ameye no the base na ye kan no enne kaya yofo biba ha na me hwe na me wura ho denti amewura ho ye no say o hwe ba bia o mbegina ye